Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jai Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Radhe. Jai Jagannath Jai Jagannath. Jai Baladeva Jai Subhadra. Jai Lakshmi Narsimha Jai Jai Lakshmi Narsimha. Lakshmi Narsimha Jaya Lakshmi Narsimha. Jaya Gauranita 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 Jaya Gauranita Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol. Jai Jai Prabhupada 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 Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाः कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त श्रीराधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी श्रीराधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी विषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। So which is the verse now from today? How many of you remember?
31st.
31st.
31st. So different reasons given by Arjuna for not fighting the war. 4 reasons are there based on the gunas. Whenever we talk, whatever we behave, it all depends on the modes of material nature. So, and also Sama, Dama, Bheda, Danda. That is how Krishna answers the reasons. So that is not here, it is going to come in the second chapter. Here what is given? The reasons given by Arjuna. And how are they given? In different modes. So write down in the mode of goodness. In this 31st verse. In the mode of passion. It is 32 to 35. Also 36. Also 40 onwards. And then in the mode of ignorance is 2.6. 2.6. So 5 reasons are there. First reason, compassion. First reason is compassion. Possible, keep your videos on. If you're not in your office, keep your videos on. Shilpa, Narmada, Preeti, Mayur Prabhu, Gautam. Okay. Preeti Mataji, Mayur Prabhu. Yes. So first reason is compassion. Second reason, enjoyment. Third reason, write down because this question is going to come. Second reason, enjoyment. Third reason, sins. Fourth reason, family tradition. Fifth reason, confusion. Fifth reason, confusion. First reason is compassion. Second reason, enjoyment. Third reason, sins. Fourth reason, family tradition. Fifth reason is confusion. So let us see. 31st verse. न च श्रेयोऽनुपश्यामि हत्वा स्वजनमाहवे न काङ्क्षे विजयं कृष्ण न च राज्यं सुखानि च न च श्रेयोऽनुपश्यामि न च श्रेयोऽनुपश्यामि हत्वा स्वजनमाहवे न काङ्क्षे विजयं कृष्ण न च राज्यं सुखानि च. So compassion. Na cha shreyonupasyami. I don't think anything good. I don't find anything good. Anupashyami. I don't see anything good. Atva swajana mahave. If you are my people and you're asking me to kill my own people. Nakankshe vijayam Krishna. I am not desiring any kingdom. Nakankshe vijayam Krishna. I don't desire any vijayam. Vijayam here refers to I do not desire any victory. Nakankshe vijayam Krishna. Nacha rajyam sukhanicha. I don't desire any kingdom. Now you go there and sit. You want to sit here? Okay. Nakankshe vijayam Krishna. I do not want any victory. I do not want any kingdom. I do not want any sukha. When Nayanamantri is doing Bhakti Shastri for the second time. Last year, last batch was father and mother did. Now she wants to hear again. Okay. So this is, he is seeing his own people and he's having that compassion. What is the use of Vijaya? Why should I conquer and whom should I conquer? My own people I should conquer. And after conquering also, I'm going to get the Rajya. And that Rajya is now on the cost of killing my own people. I don't want. What type of Sukha I'm going to experience? All are going to be killed. What is that Sukha I'm going to be? What is the Sukha I'm going to experience? This is called depression talks. He's already in depression. In depression, the person thinks a lot. So he's thinking, why I should do. Before coming to battlefield, he should have thought, na? After coming, the shankha is blown, bugles, everything, trumpet, everything has been blown. The signs of starting the war is there. Sign of victory of war also is there. And then suddenly, he is speaking like this. Krishna intentionally puts Arjuna in depression because he knew in Kali Yuga, people are very indecisive. Indecisive means they don't know how to take decision. They are a confused personalities. That is the lakshana of Kali Yuga. There is no proper decision which is taken. Karu, nahi karu. Karu, nahi karu. Always there is a confusion. Okay. So one of you read Jai Shri. Jai Shri is there? Yeah. Jai Shri read and read the purport also.
Hare Krishna. न च श्रेयोनुपश्यामि हत्वा स्वजनमाहवे न काङ्क्षे विजयं कृष्ण न च राज्यं सुखानि च. I do not see how any good can come from killing my own kinsmen in this battle, nor can I, my dear Krishna, desire any subsequent victory, kingdom, or happiness. Purport. Without knowing that one's self-interest is in Vishnu or Krishna, conditioned souls are attracted by bodily relationships, hoping to be happy in such situations. In such a blind conception of life, they forget even the causes of material happiness. Arjuna appears to have even forgotten the moral codes of codes for a Kshatriya. It is said that two kinds of men, namely the Kshatriya who dies directly in front of the battlefield under Krishna's personal orders, and the person in the renounced order of life who is absolutely devoted to spiritual culture, are eligible to enter into the sun globe, which is so powerful and dazzling. Arjuna is reluctant even to kill his enemies, let alone his relatives. He thinks that by killing his kinsmen, there would be no happiness in his life, and therefore he is not willing to fight, just as a person who does not feel hunger is not inclined to cook. He has now decided to go into the forest and live a secluded life in frustration. But as Kshatriya, he requires a kingdom for his subsistence because the Kshatriyas cannot engage themselves in any other occupation. But Arjuna has no kingdom. Arjuna's sole opportunity for gaining a kingdom lies in fighting with his cousins and brothers and reclaiming the kingdom inherited from his father, which he does not like to do. Therefore, he considers himself fit to go to the forest to live his secluded life in frustration.
Yeah,
Krishna.
because Kshatriya means one who is driven by passion. Passion is there, goodness is there. He cannot say, I don't want to fight. He needs a kingdom. Even if he goes also, he will become a leader because that is his nature. Leadership is the nature of Kshatriya. Leadership is there. And if he says, I don't want anything, I will not fight. Okay, even if he doesn't want, some people will approach him for some justice. Then what will he do? He will not have anything to, because he should have some treasure to protect people. Kshatriya cannot become like a beggar. He needs a treasure. Like Vaishyas, they are business people. You cannot expect the Vaishya to speak 100% truth. No. He has to speak lie. But the lie is again to the boundary, not to such an extent that he opens, he fools people tremendously, that he cannot do that much. Okay. Now, second reason 32 verse onwards to 35th verse is the second reason. Hmm. Okay. किं नो राज्येन गोविन्द किं भोगैर्जीवितेन वा येषामर्थे काङ्क्षितं नो राज्यं भोगा सुखानि च किं नो राज्येन गोविन्द. Let us take one verse. And one verse will be read by one devotee. Okay? Kim no Rajena. Why I want this kingdom, O Govinda? Krishna can say that is for your pleasure. You are there. Go means senses. Inda means giving pleasure. You are there to give pleasure. When you are there, what type of pleasure am I going to get in this kingdom? Kim bhogair jivitena va. What am I going to enjoy after? Even while leaving also, I cannot enjoy. Why? Yesham arthe kangshitam no rajyam bhoga sukhani cha. For whose sake I am collecting or I am going to kangshitam. I have a desire to fight. If they are only not alive, what is the use of this bhoga and what is the use of this sukha? The whole family is destroyed, then what is the use of all these things? What is the use? Kim no rajyena Govinda. So, O Govinda, you should know what is going to please me. No, this is the ulta thing. Actually, we are meant to serve Govinda. Not that Govinda is meant to serve us. We are meant to serve Krishna. Why we are chanting? So that we please Krishna's senses. Not that I chant because it is something soothing for me, that only conditioned soul says. But a liberated soul, a pure devotee, self-realized person, why he is chanting for the pleasure of Krishna, why he is performing the activity for his pleasure. If that is understood, then I and mine will not be there. I am doing it for my sake. Hmm? I am doing it for my family's sake. I am doing it for his sake. That should be the thought. That should be the conscious. Okay. Alash, read the 32nd verse.
किं नो राज्ये गोविन्द किं भो भोगे भोग भोगैर् जीवितेन
किं भोगैर्जीवितेन वा
वा किं भोगैर्जीवितेन वा
येषामर्थे
येषाम् अर्थे
काङ्क्षितं नो
काङ्क्षितं नो राज्यं भोगा सुखानि च
किं नो राज्येन गोविन्द किं
किं
भोगैर्जीवितेन वा येषामर्थे काङ्क्षितं नो read राज्यं भोगा सुखानि च. Okay, next. त इमेव स्थिता युद्धे प्राणास्त्यक्त्वा धनानि च आचार्या पितरः पुत्रस्तथैव च पितामहः. त इमेव स्थिता युद्धे. In this avasthita, that means here in this battlefield, who are all present? Pranas tyaktva dhanani cha. They are ready to give up their lives. For what sake? For the riches. Actually, this war is for what? For who will attain the kingdom. That means for attaining the richness or riches, this who are all present? My teacher is present, Acharya. Pitaraha, the fathers, father-like personalities. Putra, sons are there. As well as who are all there? Pitamaha, my grandfather is also there. And what is the purpose of being in this battlefield? To attain the riches. Okay. And more, who are all there? Matula, Shashura, Putra, Shala. No, we have not read this verse, no? Okay. Mayur Prabhu, read the 33rd verse first. Read the 33rd verse.
Sorry. Okay. त इमे वस्थिता युद्धे प्राणांस्तक्त्वा धनानि च आचार्याः पितरः पुत्रास् तथैव च पितामहः.
Next verse. Matula, Shashura, Putra, Shala, Sambandhanistata, Etan Hantumichhami, Natopi Madhusudanaha. Matulaha, Shashuraha. From my mother's side also, maternal uncles are also there. Shashuraha, fathers-in-law are also there. Grandsons are there, Pautraha. Shyala Sambandhanistata. Shyala means brothers-in-law. They're also present. Sambandhina statha. All relatives are also present. Etanna hantum ichchami. I do not want to fight. Na hantum ichchami. I have no desire. Ghatopi madhusudana. I don't want to kill them. All my relatives are there. Ichchami. I do not wish to kill them. Madhusudana. Why Krishna is addressed as Madhusudana? Anyhow, you are killer of Madhu demon. I have heard that you have killed some distant relative Madhu. So why don't you kill them? You have not experienced killing very close relatives. You have not experienced killing your grandfather's grandfather, Ugrasen. You have not experienced killing your teacher, Sandipani. Easy to speak, but very difficult to act. So, Madhusudana, anyhow you have killed demons. Why don't you kill them? Don't ask me to kill. Happy, okay, read this first. Shilpa, can you read? If Shilpa is unable, then Geeta can read. Geeta, you read. Geeta.
मातुला श्वशुरा पौत्रा स्वाला सम्बन्धिनस्तथा एतान्न हन्तमिच्छामि घ्नतोऽपि मधुसूदन.
Very good. Next. Api त्रैलोक्यराजस्य हेतो किं नु महे कृते निहत्य धार्तराष्ट्रान्न का प्रीति स्यात् जनार्दन. अपि त्रैलोक्यराजस्य हेतो किं नु महे कृते निहत्य धार्तराष्ट्रान्न का प्रीति स्यात् जनार्दन. Even if you give me 3 words in exchange, I do not want to fight with them. Heto kimnu mahi kurte. Trailokya rajasya. In exchange, if you are giving me the 3 words, I will not kill nihatya dhartarashtrana. I do not want to kill Dhritarashtra's son. By killing them, ka priti. What type of priti I am going to achieve? What type of happiness I am going to achieve? Syat Janardhana. Oh Janardhana, what am I going to achieve in this? Anyhow, you are Jana plus Ardhana. People call you as maintainer of people, maintainer of all living entities. But actually, you are Jana plus Ardhan. You're killer of everyone. You're asking me to kill everyone. So you are actually behaving contradictory to the quality what people are glorifying you. People say you are maintainer, but here you are asking me to kill everyone. Oh, Janardana. So you see, 3 ways Krishna is addressed. Govinda, Madhusudana, Janardana. Govinda, you are there to give him pleasure. Why you're asking me to kill? Madhusudana, anyhow you have killed so many demons, especially Madhu. Better you kill. Oh, Janardana, people call you as maintainer, but you are completely acting contradictory to the qualities what people are glorifying you. So in this way, here, this is enjoyment. Passionate person, they generally like to accumulate things only when they are glorified or show off tendency. You take something and you want to show to the people. Like, uh, like you have some new dress you are putting. You don't put when you're alone. You put and you go and show to others. Until the other person praises you, still you're not satisfied. If they tell you, oh, you're looking very nice, wonderful, this is very good. Yes. That means whatever I have spent in this dress, accomplished. If somebody doesn't praise you, you will only go into show. Did you like this sari? Huh? If he doesn't answer anything, oh, very envious person. Immediately you start commenting. That is the nature of a passionate person. He needs appreciation. If you don't appreciate him, he will not be happy. That is the nature. So he accumulates things for which enjoyment, show of tendency. In that he experiences some happiness. That is what this 32, 33, 34, 35, 4 verses, they are speaking of the passionate nature, the passionate reason given by Arjuna. enjoyment. Okay. Here Preeti is there. So Preeti will be telling this verse. Speak this verse.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Apiter apitrailokyarajasya heto kinu mahi krute nihatya dharta rashtanna ka priti syaja janardana.
Wow. Your name is there that you read very properly. Yeah? Few mistakes. Okay, read again. Api Trailokya Rajasya. Api.
Apitrailokyarajasya heto kinu mahi krute
Kim
nihat
no. Kim no. Kim
he
no.
heto kim nu mahi krite nihatya dharta rashtanna ka priti
Dhatarashtrana. Dhatarashtrana.
निहत्य
Dharta.
धार्तराष्ट्रान्न का प्रीति स्याज जनार्दन
Tyaj Janardhan. Tyaj Janardhan. Tyaj, half it is. Tyaj Janardhan.
स्याज जनार्दन स्याज निहत्य धार्तराष्ट्रान्न का प्रीति स्याज जनार्दन स्याज
Dhart.
जनार्दन
Yes. Dhatarashtrana. Dhatarashtrana.
धार्तराष्ट्रान्न निहत्य धार्तराष्ट्रान्न का प्रीति स्याज जनार्दन.
Read the whole thing. No? Translation purport.
अपित्रलोक्य राजस्य हेतो
Over. Now read the translation. Oh, Govinda.
O Govinda, of what avail to us are a kingdom, happiness, or even life itself, when all those for whom we may desire, they are now arrayed on this battlefield. O Madhusudan, when teachers, fathers, sons, grandfathers, maternal uncles, father-in-law, grandsons, brother-in-law, and other relatives are ready to give up their lives and properties and are standing before me, why should I wish to kill them, even though they might otherwise kill me? O maintainer of all living entities, I am not prepared to fight with them, even in exchange for the three worlds, let alone this earth. What pleasure will we derive from killing the son of Dhritarashtra? Purport? Should I read the
I
purport?
read. Yes, read the purport also.
Purport. Arjuna has addressed Lord Krishna as Govinda because Krishna is the object of all pleasures for cows and the senses. By using this significant word, Arjuna indicates that Krishna should understand what will satisfy Arjuna's senses. But Govinda is not meant for satisfying our senses. If we try to satisfy the senses of Govinda, however, then automatically our own senses are satisfied. Materially, everyone wants to satisfy his senses, and he wants God to be the order supplier for such satisfaction. The Lord will satisfy the senses of the living entities as much as they deserve, but not to the extent that they may covet. But when one takes the opposite way, namely, when one tries to satisfy the senses of Govinda without desiring to satisfy one's own senses, then by the grace of Govinda, all desires of the living entity are satisfied. Arjuna's deep affection for community and family members is exhibited here partly due to his natural compassion for them. He is therefore not prepared to fight. He is therefore not prepared to fight. Everyone wants to show his opulence to the friends and relatives, but Arjuna fears that all his relatives and friends will be killed on the battlefield and he will be unable to share his opulence after victory. This is a typical calculation of material life. The transcendental life, however, is different. Since a devotee wants to satisfy the desires of the Lord, he can, Lord willing, accept all kinds of opulence for the service of the Lord. And if the Lord is not willing, he should not accept a farthing. Arjuna did not want to kill his relatives, and if there were any need to kill them, he desired that Krishna kill them personally. At this point, he did not know that Krishna had already killed them before their coming into the battlefield, and that he was only to become an instrument for Krishna. This fact is disclosed in following chapters. As a natural devotee of the Lord, Arjuna did not like to retaliate against his miscreant cousins and brothers, but it was the Lord's plan that they should all be killed. The devotee of the Lord does not retaliate against the wrongdoers, but the Lord does not tolerate any mischief done to the devotee by the miscreants. The Lord can excuse a person on his own account, but he excuses no one who has done harm to his devotees. Therefore, the Lord was determined to kill the miscreants, although Arjuna wanted to excuse them.
Yes. Next. Now 36, 37, 38. 3 verses for the sins. Now again, passionate person doesn't want to lose his merits. He doesn't want to perform sin and go to hell. He doesn't want to lose anything. Papameva shayedasman atvatanatayinah tasmanarha vayam hantum bhartarashtran sabandhavan swajanam hi katham hatva sukhinah syama madhava Papamiva shayedasman atvaitana tatayinah tasman narha vayam hantum dhartarashtan sabandhavan swajanam hi katham hatva sukhinah syama madhava papam eva shrayed asman. Why should we take shelter of sin, or sins will overcome us? Ashraye. Why should we take ashraya of the sins? Hatvatan atatayinah. Hatvatan atatayinah. By killing such aggressors. These aggressors, then question can come. Before that also war used to happen now. Before this also war used to happen. At that time, aggressors were killed by Arjuna. That is why his Parantapa. Now what happened? These are special aggressors. His own family people. Aggressors are of 6 categories. And here you're going to read in this. For the 6 categories, poison giver is called an aggressor. Who sets fire in the house is called aggressor. Who attacks with friendly weapons is also called aggressor. Who plunders the riches is also called aggressor. Then who occupies another's land is an aggressor. Who kidnaps a wife is aggressor. Now see, Duryodhana has done everything. He tried to administer poison. He tried to set the fire in the house, black house. He attacked with deadly weapons. He plundered the richness. Then he occupied their land. And then he tried to strip Draupadi naked. It's as good as kidnapping others' wife. So, but they are special aggressors. So if we kill our own people, Dharma Shastra says, Yajnavalkya writes, you cannot kill your own person. So if you kill, then what will happen? Then one will have Papa, and will take shelter of Papa. Tasman narha vayam hantum. So it is not proper. Tasman, therefore. Tasman means therefore. Na arha. Na arha means it's not deserving. We should not deserve to kill them. Hantum. Hantum means to kill. We should not kill them. Dhartarashtan sabandhavan. We should not kill the sons of Dhritarashtra. That too along with his friends, along with all our friends. They are all our own people. Swachanam hikatham hatva. How can we kill our own men? And in that Sukhina Sama Madhava. What type of happiness are we going to experience? Oh Madhava. Now see, Krishna's address says Madhava. Husband of goddess of fortune. When you are there, automatically all fortune is there. If you're asking me to kill my own people, though you are Madhava, you are bringing inauspiciousness in my life, misfortune in my life. By asking me to kill my own people, you are bringing misfortune in my life. See, Arjuna is speaking like this, sarcastically calling Krishna as Madhava. You bring auspiciousness, no? You bring fortune. So what are you doing? By asking me to kill my own people, you are bringing misfortune. Okay. Aditya, read the verse.
Hare Krishna. Papameva shrayet asman hatvetana hatvetan
Wait.
atatayana.
I knew that all garbage will happen.
Yeah. Sorry.
Hatvaitan atatayinah. Hatvaitan atatayinah.
Hatvetan atatayinah tasmannarha vayam hantum dhatarashtran sabandhavan swajanam hi katham hatva sukhina syama madhava.
Very good. Less mistakes, huh? Okay, read.
Sin will overcome us if we slay such aggressors. Therefore, it is not proper for us to kill the sons of Dhritarashtra and our friends. What should we gain, O Krishna, husband of goddess of fortune, and how could we be happy by killing our own kinsmen? Purport. According to Vedic injunctions, there are 6 kinds of aggressors. 1, a poison giver. 2, one who sets fire to the house. 3, one who attacks with deadly weapons. 4, one who plunders riches. 5, one who occupies another's land. And 6, one who kidnaps a wife. Such aggressors are at once to be killed, and no sin is incurred by killing such aggressors. Such killing of aggressors is quite befitting any ordinary man, but Arjuna was not an ordinary person. He was saintly by character, and therefore he wanted to deal with them in saintliness. This kind of saintliness, however, is not for a Kshatriya. Although a responsible man is in the administration of a state is required to be saintly, he should not be cowardly. For example, Lord Ram was so saintly that people even now are anxious to live in the kingdom of Lord Ramarajya, but Lord Ram never showed any cowardice. Ravana was an aggressor against Ram because Ravana kidnapped Rama's wife Sita, but Lord Ram gave him sufficient lessons unparalleled in the history of the world. In Arjuna's case, however, one should consider the special type of aggressors, namely his own grandfather, own teacher, friends, sons, grandsons, etc. Because of them, Arjuna thought that he should not take the severe steps necessary against ordinary aggressors. Besides that, saintly persons are advised to forgive. Such injunctions for saintly persons are more important than any political emergency. Arjuna considered that rather than kill his own kinsmen for political reasons, it would be better to forgive them on grounds of religion and saintly behavior. He did not therefore consider such killing profitable simply for the matter of temporary bodily happiness. After all, kingdom and pleasures derived therefrom are not permanent. So why should he risk his life and eternal salvation by killing his own kinsman? Arjuna's addressing of Krishna as Madhav or husband of the goddess of fortune is also significant in this connection. He wanted to point out to Krishna that as the husband of the goddess of fortune, he should not induce Arjuna to take up a matter which would ultimately bring about misfortune. Krishna, however, never brings misfortune to anyone, to say nothing of his devotees. Hare Krishna.
Yes. Why should he bring misfortune? Okay. यद्यप्येतेन पश्यन्ति लोभोपहत चेतसः कुलक्षयकृतं दोषं मित्रदोहे च पातकम् यद्यप्येतेन पश्यन्ति यदि even if api means even if na pashyanti they are not able to see. Why? Lobha upahata chetasaha, because they are overpowered by greed. Upahata. Upahata, lobha. They are overpowered by greed. Their consciousness, chetasaha. Their heart, their consciousness is overpowered by greed. Kulakshaya krutam dosham. They are not able to see this whole kula will be killed. Kulakshaya. Krutam dosham. In this way, there will be only dosha. There will be only sinful reactions. Patakam. By quarreling with friends. They are not able to see this. But next line we'll see. First, this line we'll read. Okay. Gautam, read. Talking in the class. Read. Yatyapyetena pashyanti. Good, now you're not getting punishment. If you were in the class, then stand on the bench. Okay.
यद्यप्येतेन पश्यन्ति लोभोपहत
Pahata. Finish that. Pahata.
चेतसा
Chetasaha.
लोभोपहत चेतसा
Kulakshaya.
कृतं
Krutam.
दोषं मित्रद्रोह च पातकम्
Mitradrohe.
मित्रद्रोहे च पातकम्
Balkrishna, read. Is also attending. Read.
यद्यपेतेन पश्यन्ति लोभोपहते चेतसः कुलक्षयकृतं पहत चेतसः कुलक्षयकृतं दोषं मित्रद्रोहे च पातकम्.
Jai Ho. And these are all improvement. Huh? Reading nicely. Less mistakes. That's why Bhagavad Gita is actually inner language. It automatically come out. In the beginning, we are in anxiety. Oh, Sanskrit, we don't know. We need not know because you know it. It doesn't come from outside to inside. Yadi means even if. If. Api means even. So even if they are not able to see, katham neyam asma, katham na neyam asmabhi, papadasman nivartitum kulakshaya krutam dosham prapashyadbhirjanardana katham na neyam asmabhi papadasman nivartitum kulakshaya krutam dosham prapashyadbhirjanardana. Okay, they are not able to see, but what about us? Katham na nyayam asmabhi, us. And we should see. Now, why we should not see? Papadasman nivartitum. How the sins are going to occur? Nivartitum kulakshaya kutam dosham. So can't we see all this? Can't we see the crime happening? Kulakshaya kutam dosham. So much of dosha is going to happen. So should we not cease this warfare? Should we not stop it? Kulakshaya dosham. Whole kula is going to be destroyed. Are we not able to see this crime? Papasya janardana. Prapashyatpihi. So they are not able to see, but we can see, O Janardana. Again, you are Jana plus Ardhan, not Jana plus Ardhan. Ardhan means now you are not the killer. You are the maintainer. So they are not able to see Katham. Why should we not see this? Katham naneyam asmabhi. Asmabhi means we. Katham naneyam asmabhi. Papa dasman nivartitum. We should actually try to stop it. Nivartitum. Kulakshaya kutam dosham. So much of dosha is going to happen by destroying our old dynasty. Prapashyadbhir janardana. So Prapashyattir means we should see Prakrishta Rupena, seeing Prapashyattir. We are able to see. They are not able to see. Why? Their consciousness is overcome by greed. But I have no greed. That is why we should see. Anyhow, Krishna, what you want? I also don't know anything. What you must be wanting. So in this way, he is talking to Krishna. Okay. Second verse, again, Gautam, read. Read.
कथं न देयमस्माभिः
Niyam
नियम
Katham na
अस्माभिः
niyam asmabhi.
पापदास्मात्रिवर्तितुमेतम
Papadasma nivartitum. Papadasma nivartitum.
निवृत्तितुं
What?
कुलश्रेय
Nivartitum.
निवर्तितुं कुलश्रेयकृतं दोषं
Kulakshaya. Kulakshaya.
कुलक्षयकृतं दोषं प्र
Prapashyat.
प्रपश्यति जनार्दन
Gita, read. Read Gita. Mute yourself.
Hare Krishna.
Katham na niyam
Katham
asmabhi.
कथं न ज्ञेयमस्मापि पापतस्मानिवर्तितुं कुलक्षयकृतं दोषं प्रपश्यद्भिर्जनार्दन.
Very good. Read the whole thing.
Hare Krishna. O Janardana, all these men, their hearts overtaken by greed, see no fault in killing one's family or quarreling with friends. Why should we, who can see the crime in destroying a family, engage in these acts of sin? Purport. A Kshatriya is not supposed to refuse to battle or gamble when he is so invited by some rival party. Under such an obligation, Arjuna could not refuse to fight because he had been challenged by the party of Duryodhana. In this connection, Arjuna considered that the other party might be blind to the effects of such a challenge. Arjuna, however, could see the evil consequences and could not accept the challenge. Obligation is actually binding when the effect is good, but when the effect is otherwise, then no one can be bound. Considering all these pros and cons, Arjuna decided not to fight. Hare Krishna.
Very good. Next. So Arjuna decided not to fight. It is Krishna who induced him to fight, isn't it? So somebody can say, oh, Arjuna is a very good person. But Krishna induced to fight. Let us see. Kulakshaye pranashyanti kuladharma sanatanaha dharme nashte kulam krishnam adharmo bhivavatyuta. Kulakshaye pranashyanti kuladharma sanatanaha dharme nashte kulam krishnam. All should be pronounced. Krishnam. Is also there. S is also there. Krishnam. Adharmo bhivavatyuta. Adharmo bhivavatyuta. Kulakshaye pranashyanti. This whole family is going to be destroyed. Now, fourth reason of Arjuna for not fighting the war. Starts from 39th verse onwards. This is the second last verse. Kulakshaye. Can't you see the whole family will be destroyed? Pranashyanti. When the whole family is going to be destroyed, Kuladharma, the family traditions, family has particular traditions. Kuladharma, Sanatanaha. Sanatana, eternally when we are performing some traditions, this religion, eternally this religion will be destroyed. Sanatanaha dharme, Kula dharma. So family traditions will be destroyed. Eternal family traditions will be destroyed. Kulam krishnam adharma. What will happen? Only adharma will be predominant. Everybody will be involved in irreligion because religious activities will be destroyed. So naturally, what will be there? Nobody there to guide. So irreligion will be predominant, or everything will be transformed. Abhibhavati. Abhibhavati means everything will be transformed into irreligiosity. Okay. Mayur Prabhu, read.
कुलक्षये प्रणश्यन्ति कुलधर्मः सनातनः धर्मे नष्टे कुलं कृष्णं धर्मोऽपि
Kritslam.
कृष्णं कृष्णम् अधर्मोऽभि भवात्
Bhivavatyuta. 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 Bhivavatyuta.
अधर्मो विभवत्युत.
Read the whole thing.
With the destruction of the dynasty, the eternal family tradition is vanquished, and thus the rest of the family becomes involved in irreligion. Purport. In the system of the Varnashrama institution, there are many principles of religious traditions to help members of the family grow properly and attain spiritual values. The elder members are responsible for such purifying processes in the family, beginning from birth to death. But on the death of the elder members, such family traditions of purification may stop, and the remaining younger family members may develop irreligious habits and thereby lose their chance for spiritual salvation. Therefore, for no purpose should the elder members of the family be slain.
Yes. No elder members of the family should be slain. Let us see. अधर्माधिभवात् कृष्णा प्रदुष्यन्ति कुलस्त्रियः स्त्रीषु दुष्टासु वार्ष्णेय जायते वर्णसङ्करः अधर्माधिभवात् कृष्ण प्रदुष्यन्ति कुलस्त्रियः स्त्रीषु दुष्टासु वार्ष्णेय Jayate Varna Sankaraha. What will happen?
What will happen?
Adharma. If adharma is predominant, adharma bhavavatita, then if adharma is predominant, then the whole family will be polluted. Kulastriha, especially, there is nobody to protect the women. So the family ladies will be polluted. Vishu Pushtasu Vashnu. If the women are polluted, then that will give rise to unwanted progeny. That is why they said women and gold, they should be treated very carefully. You cannot keep them on the streets. No, anybody can take undue advantage. And what will happen? There will be only rise of unwanted progeny. Unwanted progeny. That is Varna Sankaraha. So there is Varna Sankaraha. What will happen to Varna Sankara? Varna Sankara means unwanted progeny. And what is unwanted progeny? That means uncared children. If you keep the women on the roads, generally it is preferred. The women should not be, until unless it is really required. They don't have to go to job right from the morning till night, not caring the children. Hardly time is there to care the children. Required, go. Just for increasing material facilities, don't play with the children. Simple. Once somebody called me to see that creche, creche, children creche. I was so afraid when I saw that. I was in fear. Why? Children were just tied with a cloth. Small children, 3 months children were kept by the mothers. Is it so important to go to job? Can't we limit our desires? Can't we live a simple life? Mother, we think, oh, mother is a housewife. No, she is actually the manager of the house. We may become a manager in the company, but managing children are not so easy. That to teaching them shlokas, developing them in Krishna consciousness, it's not so easy. So it is not required. Until it is very much required, there is nobody to earn. Husband is not earning very nicely. Okay, very great necessity is there. If they're able to manage, let's manage. That is expertise actually. That is why she's the home minister. Actually, she said she should be very expert in handling whatever she's having, whatever she's getting, she should handle it with care. Children, money, everything. Okay. Jai Shri, read the verse, read the purport.
Hare Krishna. Adharma Krishna pradushyanti kulastriyah trishu dushtasu varshneya jayate varna sankaraha. Translation. When irreligion is prominent in the family, O Krishna, the women of the family become polluted, and from the degradation of womanhood, O descendant of Vrishni, comes unwanted progeny. Purport. Good population in human society is the basic principle for peace, prosperity, and spiritual progress in life. The Varnashrama religion's principles were so designed that the good population would prevail in society for the general spiritual progress of state and community. Such population depends on the chastity and faithfulness of its womanhood. As children are very prone to be mild, women are similarly very prone to degradation. Therefore, both children and women require protection by the elder members of the family. By being engaged in various religious practices, women will not be mild into adultery. According to Chanakya Pandita, women are generally not very intelligent and therefore not trustworthy. So the different family traditions of religious activities should always engage them, and thus their chastity and devotion will give birth to a good population eligible for participating in the Varnashrama system. On the failure of such Varnashrama dharma, naturally the women become free to act and mix with men, and thus adultery is indulged in of unwanted population. Irresponsible men also provoke adultery in society, and thus unwanted children flood the human races at the risk of war and pestilence. Hare Krishna.
You tell a secret to a man and a woman. It is a woman who will come out with the secret. That is why women are not very trustworthy.
Hare Krishna.
They'll say, Mataji, how you are telling the same thing? Yes, yes. That's the nature of a woman. That is why it is said until and unless she takes up devotional service, her nature will be like ordinary woman. If you take up devotional service, yes, you are for Krishna, for serving Krishna. But at that time, a mother is not seen as a woman. Why you call Mata? Because you don't see that mother as a woman. And when you say woman, understand one thing. Woman is that who is having sense gratification. When you see a woman as a mother, understand, don't look the mother like an ordinary woman. So there comes Maya. Don't think of a mother, especially your teacher, guru, as an ordinary woman. If you consider your guru or teacher as an ordinary woman, then our consciousness will be subject to contamination. Will be subject to contamination. That is why teacher, Guru Mata, should not be seen as an ordinary woman. That has been said. When Malati Mataji, when Prabhupada was teaching these verses, at that time, all the brahmacharis were looking at Malati Mataji and were teasing her. She was peaceful. Prabhupada said, are you not affected? She said, I'm servant of Krishna. That is my identification. Jivera Sarupa Hoy Krishna Vrittida. So don't see and don't even talk these things also. Do you see your mother as a woman? If you talk this also, it is a nonsense. Will you see your mother as a woman? Your mother has breastfed you. So when you were with her breast, did you see her as a woman? That is the source of your life. That is why mother is not seen as a woman. Teacher is not seen as a woman. Even such type of talk. Are you seeing your teacher as a woman? Understand. There is pollution in our consciousness. There's a pollution in our consciousness. Two persons are not seen as a woman. Your mother and your teacher. Both are coming in the category of teacher, of mother only. There are 7 mothers. The mother who has given you the birth. The mother who is taking care of you by the time of your birth. There is a nurse. It's also considered as a mother. The Guru's wife, Guru Mata, teacher's ruler's wife or the king's wife. Guru Mata comes in Guru's wife also, Guru Mata also. Brahmin's wife. Then you have the king's wife. Then you have Mother Earth. Then you have Gomata. 7 mothers are there. And all the 7 mothers are not seen as a woman. The moment you see or even talk or even hear, are you seeing your Mataji as a woman? Gone. Your consciousness is gone. The question itself is wrong. Did you see your mother when you were drinking her breast milk as a woman? Did you see that? No. Even when the child grows big, he has respect for the mother. That is why dirty consciousness spoils our progress in devotional life. These 7 are the personalities who are your mother. Always remain your mother. So we should be very careful what we are learning. Chanakya Pandit, when he says women are not trustworthy, here it refers to those women who are not in Krishna consciousness. They are not trustworthy. They will fool you because they are lusty. They will fool you. They will take away everything of yours. Those women who are in Krishna consciousness, they are trustful. So we should know what we are reading. We cannot just generalize everything and just come to the category, oh, mother, you're not trustworthy. Don't go and tell this to your mother, she'll slap you. So we should know which type of woman has been spoken here. The women who are lusty, who are on the streets, who encourage lust, those women are spoken. Okay. Next. Sankaro narakayaiva kulagna. This is the last verse we'll take for today. Okay. Sankaro narakayaiva kulaghnanam kulasya cha patanti pitaro yesham luptapindo dakakriyah. Sankaro narakayaiva kulaghnanam kulasya cha patanti pitaro yesham luptapindo dakakriyah. Sankaro. I'll just explain this meaning. As purport, everything will do Wednesday. Okay? Sankaro narakayaiva. What will happen if Varna Sankara, uncared children, unattended children, uncared children? That means those children who are not given Krishna consciousness. Lot of caring is there. Okay, whatever he wants, everything is given. Is it caring or spoiling? Spoiling. So, Sankaro narakayaiva. Sankaro are those who are not given proper culture. It's a parent's duty to give proper culture. How to talk, how to behave, how to invite the guests, how to sit, how to study, how to chant shlokas, how to respect the elders. That is the duty of the parents. How to study. Teaching, being with them. But the parents, like father is killed, grandfather is killed, all male members are not there, then mother is alone. How alone a mother can take the care of the child? So that becomes an unwanted children, uncared child. Kulaganhanam kulasya. They are the killers of the family. Because of the killers of the family, we will come in that count. We will be the killers of the family. Patanti pitaro hisham. So pitaros, that means the forefathers, they will also fall down. Because forefathers are expecting. Forefathers are not taken care. Pindadan doesn't happen. For the pitaras, there is no offering of the water. Because of all these things, because of uncared children or no sanskaras being taught, the children also will not come to know how to offer pindadan to the forefathers. That is why male members, cultured male members are required, not just male members. The male members who are brought in a proper culture. So family traditions are very important. That is what Arjuna is speaking. Okay, we'll stop here. Any questions you can ask? Any questions?
Yes, Madhavi. In the previous verse, regarding that Chanakya Pandit's statement, so if we are explaining this verse to a female, then if she is not into Krishna consciousness, she might think that Chanakya Pandit is maybe he is not he is biased towards men, something like that. So how do we deal with such kind of
Doesn't
situation?
matter. Doesn't matter. Whatever they may think. But it's the truth. If a woman is not trained in Krishna consciousness, then she will be less intelligent. She is considered less intelligent because she's too much to passion. She's too much to wasting her and others' life also. See, if you compare man and a woman, who dresses more? Ladies only, no? See the ladies going and sitting in the beauty parlor, spending their time, wasting husband's money for no reason. Because she has a lot of time now. She doesn't want to chant Krishna's name. That is why she's considered as less. And then trust. No, she's not trustworthy. Yes, she's not trustworthy. You tell her something, she will go and reveal it to others. Enviousness is more in a woman. Comparative nature is more than a woman. You see, children are studying. It's mother who is concerned more. Fathers are not even asking also which standard the child is. Mothers will be behind. How much he has got. That is why Krishna consciousness is very much important. Mother should be dharmic. It cannot be just in material life. And the whole house is spoiled. House is dependent on a woman. Woman is Krishna conscious, house is wonderful. If woman is not Krishna conscious, father, let him be whatever he is. But woman is very much important. Woman has to wake up early in the morning. Lakshmi always flows. You cannot say father is why father's duty also. First is woman. Woman is good, the whole house can be changed. That much power the woman has. It is woman who has given birth to a man also. Tolerance is the most important quality of a woman. She has it. Chastity. She has it. She has to identify her strength. Her strength is tolerance. 9 months to keep a baby. Ask a man to do. He cannot do. So you should tell what are the plus points of having a woman's body. It is tolerance. It is chastity. If this true strength is understood, then she can win over the world. Her tolerance is enough. Kunti Maharaj's tolerance. Even sages glorify her. Their woman is not seen. Oh, Kunti Maharaj is a woman. No, she's mother. She's king's wife. So we should know how to respect. In our tradition, we have respected women. Panchanari, to nashta all the Mahapapa Patakam. You have to remember 5 important women. Sita, Mandodari. Just see, Ravana was such a cruel Asura, but his wife Mandodari is respected as Panchamahanari. Tara, Vali's wife, Tara. Draupadi. Now you cannot say Draupadi married five husbands. No, her strength was so much she has to be protected by 5 husbands. Pati.
Who's Tara Mataji?
Vali, Sugriva's brother, Vali's wife. Draupadi, Ahilya, they're all important personalities. So women is always respected. Now Chanakya is criticizing which type of women? Not such great Mahanaris. Mirabai. She doesn't come in the category of a woman. Janma Mata, Nityanand's wife, she is the guru. She has got the category. She comes in the category of a guru. That is why don't see guru as a woman. The moment you see guru as a woman, your eyes are caught. Guru doesn't come in the category of a woman. Mother doesn't come in the category of a woman. We have to be very careful. That is why dirty things, nowadays what happens, you have a mobile and you have all dirty things and you have degraded the woman. It is said, women should, except for your wife, you should not look at any woman. That much was our culture those days. Nowadays, cheapest, the most degraded. The father is seeing the thighs of the daughter. Such dresses are worn to the children. There's no culture left at all. And as much as a modernization, so much is degradation. So much is degradation happening in the societies. Your dresses impact your culture. So here when Chanakya Pandit is speaking, he's speaking the cheap women who are not care. That is why women has to be caring. Husbands have to be strict. Husbands have to be strict. But not that husbands should not take them to Krishna consciousness. It's husband's duty to take them to Krishna consciousness. And strictness is to those husbands or to those women who are not Krishna conscious. There it's okay. Some strictness should be there. And if a woman is Krishna conscious, both of them should do it very nicely to beget Krishna conscious children.
Thank you, Mataji.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
When I speak this, now many of my female students run away. But that is the truth. We have to speak the truth. There's nothing to be hurt. There's nothing to be hurt. There is a lot of scope to improve, to identify one's strength. Yes. The moment you identify your strength, that is enough. We have to identify our strength. Krishna has given benefit for each and every dress. This is also one dress. Man is a dress, woman is a dress. Everybody has got a wonderful plus points, negative points. Take the plus points, shine. Okay. Anybody else? No doubts. So I'll call my Nainu Manjari. I'm in Nagpur today, a grandchild.
Hare
Nainu,
Krishna.
come here. Yeah.
Hare Krishna,
Yeah.
Mataji. Oh, please tell again what the Panchamata, 5 mothers bola na?
I will put that in the group. That whole verse
Okay,
is
okay.
there. I'll
Okay.
put that in the group.
Thank you.
Chandrapati Prabhu can put. I'll
Thank you.
call Nainu Manjari to chant the shloka. 1 minute. In the last class, Khan and my daughter now we did Bhakti Shastri. At the time she used to chant the shloka. Kadu, you want to chant the shloka?
Chant.
1 minute. Chant.
What I will chant?
Chant that Krishna Kirtana Ganam.
Krishna Kirtana Ganam Parao Premamritam Bonidhi Diya Dira Jana Priyao Priyakarao Nirmatsarao Pujitao Shri Krishna Chaitanya Kripabarao Bhuvi Bhuvo Taravahantaraco Vande Rupa Sanadano Raghuyugo Shri Jiva Gopalako.
Very good. Hari Bol.
Hari Bol. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hari. Hare Krishna.